Karen dumped trash in neighbor's yard, blamed their bins, got fined for illegal dumping. Have you ever caught someone turning your peaceful backyard into their personal landfill? In the quiet suburb of Maplewood, a storm was brewing, not in the sky, but in the heart of a cul-de-sac where Karen Miller's audacity ignited a neighborhood feud that no one saw coming. It started with a single trash bag, carelessly tossed over a fence, but it unraveled into a tale of defiance, deception, and a hard-earned lesson in accountability. It was a crisp autumn evening when Elena Torres first noticed something off. Her backyard, usually a sanctuary of blooming roses and a tidy vegetable garden, looked like a tornado had torn through a dumpster. Food scraps, plastic wrappers, and even a cracked lampshade littered the grass. Elena, a single mom who prided herself on keeping her property pristine, was livid. Her teenage son, Mateo, pointed to a trail of garbage leading back to the fence separating their yard from Karen Miller's. Karen, the neighborhood's self-appointed queen of complaints, was known for her endless gripes about everything from leaf piles to kids playing too loudly. But this was personal. Elena confronted Karen the next morning, expecting an apology. Instead, Karen stood on her porch, arms crossed, her bleached blonde bob swaying as she scoffed. Your bins were overflowing, Elena. The wind must have carried my trash over. Maybe if you managed your garbage better, this wouldn't happen. Elena was stunned. Her bins were neatly tucked in her garage, far from overflowing. Karen's smug dismissal only fueled Elena's determination to get to the bottom of it. She wasn't buying the wind excuse not when the trail of trash led straight to Karen's back gate. The truth began to emerge when Mateo, tech-savvy and suspicious, checked the family's security camera footage. The grainy video revealed Karen in the dead of night, hauling bags of garbage over the fence with the precision of a seasoned trespasser. She wasn't just dumping trash, she was staging a scene, scattering it to look accidental. The footage showed her muttering to herself, clearly plotting to pin the blame on Elena's careless waste management. But that wasn't all. A surprise figure appeared in the footage. Mr. Jenkins, the quiet retiree next door, who'd been watching from his window. He'd seen Karen's antics before and had kept silent until now. Elena shared the footage with Mr. Jenkins, who revealed a twist that turned the neighborhood's whispers into roars. Karen had been dumping trash not just in Elena's yard but in others too, blaming everyone from irresponsible teens to lazy landscapers. Mr. Jenkins had caught her tossing old paint cans into his rose bushes last month but hadn't spoken up, fearing retaliation. His confession emboldened Elena, who rallied other neighbors to check their own cameras. Sure enough, 3 more households found evidence of Karen's midnight dumping sprees. The neighborhood wasn't just dealing with a one-off mess, it was a serial trasher. The confrontation came at the next community meeting, where Elena presented the damning footage on a projector for all to see. Karen, perched in the front row, went from smug to scarlet as her neighbors gasped and murmured. She tried to deflect, claiming the videos were doctored, and that she was being framed by jealous busybodies. But the evidence was overwhelming. Timestamps, clear shots of her face, even her signature leopard print jacket. When a neighbor pointed out that illegal dumping carried hefty fines up to $10,000 under California law, Karen's bravado cracked. She stormed out, shouting about ungrateful neighbors who didn't appreciate her keeping the street clean. The climax hit when Elena reported the incidents to the city, armed with the collective footage and Mr. Jenkins' testimony. The authorities didn't take kindly to Karen's antics. Inspectors visited her property, uncovering a backyard piled high with unsorted trash, including hazardous materials like old batteries and motor oil. Karen's excuse? I was going to recycle it all. But the city wasn't buying it. They slapped her with a $3,000 fine for illegal dumping and ordered her to clean up her property or face further penalties. Neighbors watched as Karen, humiliated, spent days hauling trash to proper disposal sites under the watchful eye of a code enforcement officer. Her reign as the neighborhoods know it all crumbled as whispers of Karen's trash tantrum spread. But the real sting came unexpectedly. During the cleanup, a local news van pulled up, tipped off by an anonymous neighbor rumored to be Mr. Jenkins. Finally fed up, the story of Karen's dumping scandal aired on the evening news, complete with clips of her tossing bags over fences. Social media erupted with hashtags like Karma for Karen trending locally. Karen, once the loudest voice in Maplewood, became a pariah, dodging glares at the grocery store and skipping community events. Her attempt to control the narrative by blaming others had backfired spectacularly, leaving her to face the consequences alone. In the end, Elena's backyard bloomed again, free of Karen's debris. The neighborhood, once divided by Karen's finger-pointing, came together for a cleanup day, turning the ordeal into a moment of unity. Elena and Mateo even planted a new rosebush near the fence, a quiet symbol of resilience. Karen's fine was just the start. Her real punishment was the loss of her self-proclaimed crown as the neighborhood's moral arbiter. The lesson? No one's above accountability, not even the loudest voice on the block. What do you think? Did Karen get what she deserved? Or should the neighborhood have handled it differently? Share your thoughts on where the line between confrontation and compassion lies in disputes like this.